This is Julie, and I'm sorry that I can't be there with you today, but please know that I appreciate your prayers for Robbie at this time. I want to first of all thank Chris for stepping in and leading this meeting for me. And second of all, I want to thank my son Jaron for recording this so that I could still give my president's report to you today. For my report, I wish to draw your attention to two items that you've probably already heard about today. The first one is the Departmental Longevity Initiative for recruitment and retention of our students. And the first section gives minimal expectations required for us to do our part to retain students. The second section offers suggestions at departmental levels to serve as goals for us, and we get to work with our department to set reasonable goals for retaining students. Chris and I got to give our input on this document, and we both believe that the ideas are both doable and will help to foster lasting relationships with our students. And as faculty leaders in this group, I really want you all to get on board to really show our favor for this initiative as we meet within our own departments and colleges. The second item on my to-do list to share with you today is for the call to prayer for God's favor on SBU. And I just wanted to give you a little bit of personal background. I took a recent trip to Boston for a conference, and part of it, the time we got to run around and explore Boston with a trolley ride. And there was a part of the trolley ride that we saw a little city that was on a hill, all isolated, surrounded by a huge city of Boston. But this little bitty place that ended up having quite a bit of history to it. And they said when the Massachusetts Bay colonists came, they claimed their new community was a city on a hill. And it was watched by the entire world. The Puritans' community would be an example of charity, affection, and unity to the world. It was a display of their covenant to God. And I started thinking about that, and it made me think of the verse that came from, Matthew 5:14, which says, "You are the light of the world. A city that is set on a hill cannot be hidden." And I really want SBU to be set apart, like a city on a hill, where people are drawn here and students want to come and be a part of SBU. So we need to pray for God's favor to be upon SBU. And we have a call to prayer in 2 Chronicles 7:14. The verse says, "If my people who will humble themselves, pray and seek my face, will turn from their wicked ways, I will hear from heaven and forgive their sin and heal their land." And so that verse reference, 7:14, gave us the idea to meet together. So I'm inviting you on Thursday mornings to join me and others to join in prayer at 7:14 Thursday mornings in Randolph Prayer Chapel for a time of prayer strictly to ask for God's favor to be upon SBU. I also wanted you to know that our next Senate meeting will be on September 2nd, and I will cover much more then. Until we meet again, I wish you God's biggest blessings as you begin your school year. And I leave you with a prayer from the book Treasures for Teachers by Janet Kosher Teitzort. It is called Trusting His Wisdom. The verse is, "The Lord is still in His holy temple. He still rules from heaven. He closely watches everything that happens here on earth." And here's the prayer. Names typed on crisp white paper conjure up images of unknown personalities. It is a new school year, and I hold within my hands my new class list. Anxiously, I contemplate my new students. Do I know any of them? How will they rank academically? Already, I am projecting the coming year. She'll be a good student. I know her parents. I've heard of that one. He's got issues and is sure to make my semester difficult. On down the list, I go speculating about a year that is still unscathed. Father, help me to stop this nonsense. Instead, let me remember you are in control. You are aware of every name on my list and have allowed each one for a reason. Maybe the diligent to bless me and the problems to teach me, or because you think I can handle them. Whatever the reasons, I choose to trust your wisdom. Fill me with an eagerness to meet my new charges. Quickly form the bond uniting us in a year of togetherness, a year to be treasured. I pray that we all have a wonderful year, and it is indeed one to be treasured. Thank you.